Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets. Live with every breath, see my message start to spread. And I had so many dreams, then you hit your teens. Life ain't really what it seems, try to find out what it means. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no.
अबे यार ये लोग जाते क्यों नहीं है? देख रहा है इसको अब? हरकतों से बाज ही नहीं आते हैं लोग अपनी, आ जाते हैं।
Okay, let's go see what Craven's got to teach me, besides mustache grooming.
कितना मिस कर रहा था मैं इसके
I knew you would come.
Yeah, well, don't get any ideas about me being your sidekick. But I'm on the trail of the Carnage Killer, and tracking's a little out of my wheelhouse.
Ah, yes, the killer. I thought he might be you. But I have watched you, and I see that you are no madman.
You spied on me?
Only briefly. There is much a hunter can learn from observation. I see the way you carry yourself like a lost child. You lack someone to guide you, to help you become a man. I have no son of my own. I do not want my legacy to die with me. I can make you the ultimate hunter. Let us work together to find this Carnage Killer and suppress the crime wave. Let us do together what we could not do alone.
I'm still gonna operate on my own.
Of course, as will I. But we will be there for each other when it is needed.
I sent you an address. There is a back alley from which the Russians moved stolen Oscorp equipment to a safe house. Use the little fish to catch.
It is tempting to catch the easiest prey, but in our case, the most obvious criminals are the most inconsequential. Wait. Follow them. See where they go.
I get that, but I'm not gonna let anyone get hurt. If I see these guys threatening someone's life, they're going down.
Illegal money is usually paid in cash. You follow low-level criminals as they drop off their earnings. They will lead you to the next rung of the ladder.
Now that's a beautiful shot.
You're doing well. Now listen. Higher-level criminals prefer to keep a low profile. But just as animals must visit a watering hole, they must collect their money and pay those above them.
I'll give them this. The way these guys hustle all over the city, they're getting one heck of a cardio workout.
Often the higher-level criminals will lead you to legitimate businesses that serve as a front to launder the illegal income. It is here you will find their boss.
Stop wasting time and prepare the package!
देख लिया उसने शायद।
Gotta get a photo of that crate of Oscorp tech so I can trace it.
क्या करना है?
This crate is heavier than your mother! If you drop that, I'm not taking the blame for you! Quick, get the crate loaded before someone sees us!
Just what I needed.
That Oscorp tech will go to their superiors. Do not lose sight of it.
I'll stick to it like, well, me. Can't lose that truck. It's my ticket to the Russian secret clubhouse. They're slippery. Better catch up. Craven's tips are paying off. I get the feeling there are a lot of bad guys in there. I better keep a low profile.
मैं नाले में घुसेगा क्या अब?
I'm guessing this isn't a restaurant guide. The Carnage Killer. These must be all the places where he killed these guys' friends. A lot more than the police know about. I know what Craven would say. A clearer picture of the Predator's hunting grounds.
कुछ अलग ही सोच रहे हैं।
So this is where all the cool gangsters hang out.
Fisk is already rich, but he's holding a fundraiser at Byte to ask other rich men for money to fight crime. You want to fight us, eh? Let's see if he has something. Have you seen it? Doesn't have it for anything.
So much for fires being romantic!
What is that? Someone here.
Help! I see him!
Oh, three.
There!
If this keeps up, they'll notice me for sure. They're getting suspicious. Oh, snap!
We can't take no chances. We go!
तो बाहर बड़ी जोर से बढ़ रहा है।
So this is where all the cool gangsters hang out. Shh! People work around here.
Fisk is already rich, but he's holding a fundraiser at Byte to ask other rich men for money to fight crime. To fight us, eh? Let's see if he has the stomach. Have you seen him? He has the stomach already.
अंदर मत आना भाई प्लीज। मुझे उस सूट तक पहुंचना है कैसे भी करके। भाई ये तो अल्लाह
I have seen more of these task force fools flying around like bitches. One of them arrested Arcadia.
They are well paid and well protected. Very hard to get them.
Then wait till we get to the men who pay them.
This is why they call me amazing! We've got him!
सूट नीचे भी है। भाई मुझे पकड़ में नहीं आना। ये तो यहीं देख रहा है।
This keeps up, they'll notice me for sure.
What good is climbing walls now?
No room for error here. When you put forth this weak an effort, I kinda feel like you don't respect me.
नहीं 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 भाई भाई यहीं आ रहा है। भाई ये बार फुल हो गया ना तो मिशन फेल हो जाएगा। जाऊं यार ये यहीं बैठा है यार। पैर लग जाएंगे अपने।
Everyone to me!
Can you at least say something?
We can't take no chances. We go!
बहुत भद्दा मिशन है भाई ये। ऊपर से चेक पॉइंट भी नहीं लग रहा। बार बार शुरू से करना पड़ रहा है। कैसे जाऊंगा बताओ।
So this is where all the cool gangsters hang out. I webbed your nostrils open so you won't snore.
Did you hear?
ये भी तो haraam
Fisk
है।
is already rich, but he's holding a fundraiser, a party, to ask other rich men for money to fight crime.
He wants to fight us, eh? Fine. Let's see if he has the stomach.
नहीं 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 गलत गलत गलत। बेंच है कहाँ पे ये भी नहीं पता।
Have you seen him? He has the stomach for anything.
अगर मैं ऊपर ऊपर से कूद जाऊँ तो जाना चाहिए ना। जाऊँ
We've got him!
They're getting suspicious. No room for error. Hey, pay attention! I'm not gonna do this again for your benefit. Spider Slam! I'm still experimenting with the catchphrases. What do you think?
भाई अभी हो गया है ये। अब स्कैम मत कर देना। उन्होंने अभी भी मुझे देखा नहीं है।
close this up and let's move.
I've seen more of these task force fools flying around like pigeons. One of them arrested Arcady.
भाई फिर भाई साहब बार-बार करने में मजा नहीं आता.
So this is where all the cool gangsters hang out. I knocked out your tooth, but don't worry. I left it.
Here, Fisk is rich, but he's holding a fundraiser to ask other rich men for money to fight crime.
He wants to fight us, eh? Let's see if he has the stomach.
Have you seen him? He has the stomach for anything.
इन सबको मारना पड़ेगा क्या?
I have him! It is different fighting man to man, huh? Marshall is down!
अच्छा इनको मारना ही पड़ेगा भाई छुप छुप के. इनके इसके बगैर नहीं होगा ये मिशन.
Dangerously close to blowing my cover.
I saw something! I know I did! Here! Everyone to me!
If this keeps up. No room for error here.
Et voila!
भाई ये ऊपर से भी मुझे देख रहे हैं नीचे से भी मुझे देख रहे हैं. वो है इधर और एक नीचे है और एक उधर भी है. सही है.
I have seen more of these task force fools flying around like pigeons. One of them arrested Arcady.
They are well paid and well protected. Very hard to get to.
Then maybe you will get to the men who pay them.
ये अच्छा था. इससे बचना पड़ेगा कैसे भी करके.
He got Yuri!
नहीं 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 देख लिया था क्या उसने? वो साला जंप भी इतनी ऊंची मार रहा है तो डब्बे से भी ऊपर जा रहा है. इसको शक हो रखा है. अब इसको मारूं कैसे? ये देखे ना बस. निकल यहाँ से. अब तो हो गया भाई, अब तो हो गया. अब मैंने सबको मार दिया.
Man, what I could do with equipment like this. Harry won't mind if I borrow this for a little while.
बकवास लग रहा है। भद्दा लग रहा है भाई, एक नंबर का भद्दा सूट है ये। Do you want to Spider to switch his no? ये कौन आ गया?
You'll be dead before you see me move.
इधर गई।
Better go see what that was.
किधर गई है स्कैम? चल ऊपर चिपक जा। दे इसके नाम।
How can anyone be that fast? Hey lady, how much coffee did you drink?
क्या ही कर रही है ये?
She always dodges when she's got both feet on the ground.
फुल कोम्बो, 4 हिट का कोम्बो खेला है मैंने।
I'm gonna guess this was not a meeting of the Wilson Fisk fan club. Craven, I'm sending you pictures. The first one looks like a map of places the Carnage Killer struck.
Yes. Good. Good. The more we can learn of his habits, the better.
Next up is a flyer for an anti-crime fundraiser hosted by Wilson Fisk. I think they're gonna try and kill him there. Even if Fisk is crooked, I can't let them do that. Especially with all those innocent people around.
The fundraiser is tonight. They will have put their plan into action already. You must go to the location and stop them.
Just one problem. I don't have an invitation. I'm guessing you don't either.
Then we must improvise. I am too well known to bypass security. But under your mask, Spider-Man, nobody knows who you are.
Here's a hint. I'm not rich enough to go to this.
Then you will find a way. I believe in you.
No one is safe. Figure unlocked.
Wouldn't mind chatting with Fisk. See what he knows about all this. But I kinda have a feeling he's not the most approachable guy in the world. And none of it matters if I can't get inside. Wait, I think I've got it. With that fundraiser's level of security, I can't use my press pass to bluff my way in. Unless I'm really supposed to be there. But a photographer needs a reporter. And I bet I know one who's already planning to go.
Hey, Spidey!
How can anyone criticize Spider-Man when he risks his life for us?
Thank you so much. बदल के आएगा क्या? भाई साहब गार्ड वार्ड खड़े हुए हैं।
Oh, Whitney! Thanks again for using me on this.
Hey, I get it. College is expensive. You want to make easy money taking boring pictures of wrinkly rich people? Go nuts! But you should probably stay away from me.
Let me guess, you've got some pointed questions about the task force?
Among other things. I give it 10 minutes before I get kicked out.
Hey, Harry!
Pete! Oh man, I know we haven't seen each other much since we were kids, but this doesn't seem like your kind of scene.
Society pages. I'm a part-time photographer for the Bugle. Smile.
कैमरा इसका तो सही।
Great, got it. Thanks. I gotta ask, why Fisk? I hear some pretty shady rumors about him.
He's the only one rich enough who is willing to work with me. I've got a lot on my plate. I can't waste time worrying about people attacking Oscorp. And our public image could use a boost. I'll tell you this though, the rumors are true. Fisk is definitely into some illegal stuff, but good luck proving it.
Fisk is putting a pretty big target on his back. Why do you think he does it?
He grew up in Hell's Kitchen. Lots of crime, gangs. I think this is his way of taking control. Standing up to the guys who bullied him when he was a kid. But knowing Fisk, he's also got a plan in place to profit from it.
Drinks, gentlemen. Take.
Whoops. Sorry.
You know, don't worry about it. I gotta go anyways. I've got important things to do.
Me too. Something fishy about that guy. Better follow him. Time to get into my work clothes. No doorbell. I guess I better get creative.
Please, what do you want?
From you, nothing. We just need your waiter uniform so we can serve Fisk a special recipe.
What are you gonna do with us?
Depends how much you bother me.
Thank you. I was so scared.
आजा मान ले.
Spider-Man. Thanks for liberating.
Smashing. Thank you indeed.
Open sesame. Okay, that didn't work. On to plan B.
क्या दिखा रहा था यार, पढ़ा ही नहीं मैंने तो. यार फटाक से जाना है एकदम अंदर.
Who can resist that? That's what I'm talking about.
You won't get me so easily, Spider!
अबे क्या है? दिखा भी नहीं. फक भाई.
Spidey dance party. Well, more of a seismic blast, really.
पावर देखो यार मेरी कितनी करती है. ये वेटर भी लड़ गए.
This is why they call me amazing. this weak an effort? I kinda feel like you don't respect me. This'll shake you up. Okay, I'm sorry. That was corny. Man, I was in the zone. Hey, unconscious bad guy. Was I in the zone or what? Well, I saved Fisk from the Russians. Now to find out if I have to save anyone else from him.
अलग ही सीन मच रहा था भाई सब थिएटर के पीछे।
These people are movers and shakers. You can learn a lot just by listening in.
किधर जाना?
The police must really be desperate if they're working with Ethan and Osborne.
एग्जिट करना है क्या? भाई ये वो लग रही है मेरे को। Black Cat शायद।
So, this is gonna sound like a bad pickup line, but you seem really familiar. Have we met?
Judging from your bargain basement suit, I doubt we move in the same circles.
Oh, I get it. One with a silver spoon in your mouth. Huh?
Hardly. For me, silver's an acquired taste.
Well, I'm here for the Daily Bugle, so, you know anything interesting about Fisk?
I know he hangs out with rich older men, and you're scaring him off, so I'll have to say goodbye. Look me up when you move out of your mom's basement.
I don't live with my mom. I live with my aunt. Well, nice meeting you. My name's Peter. As if you care.
I'm Felicia.
But what?
भाई साहब आ गया।
Well, he knows how to make an entrance. By blotting out the sun. Time to talk to the big man himself.
इसको तो वैसे भी देख के कोई कुछ नहीं कह सकता। यार इस हाथी से बात करनी है क्या?
Hey, back off.
Should I tell Whitney Chang he has no comment on the Russian mobsters tied up downstairs?
It's all right. I like this young man's boldness. He mustn't reveal that to anyone. It would play into the criminals' hands. They want to make people afraid to support my anti-crime efforts.
But if no one knows what they did, they'll get away with it. And try again.
Oh, I assure you, they will not get away with it.
Meaning what, exactly?
Well, the task force will get them, of course. We've been gathering intelligence on this organization for some time.
But no one's been able to stop them yet. Not the police, not Spider-Man.
Don't say that name to me! Spider-Man. He fancies himself a hero. But he's let crime run rampant. The police are bound by the laws of probable cause. Spider-Man is not. If he hasn't stopped this scum by now, he's either incompetent or he simply doesn't care.
What's your beef with Spider-Man? Seems like you're after the same thing.
If Spider-Man is going to operate outside the law, one would think he can accomplish things more expediently. But he contents himself with apprehending purse snatchers. He's a dilettante, a thrill seeker, worse than useless. Still, he does seem popular with children. In fact, I recently secured his likeness rights.
You what?
It's this very war that will be the end of the gangs. The more they escalate, the harder it becomes for them to hide.
Wait, Are you saying the Russians are still smuggling guns into the city?
Don't put words in my mouth, young man. I'm just a backer. I leave the crime fighting to trained professionals. Now, excuse me. I have funds to raise.
Yeah, I've got important things to do too.
Talk to Mr. Fisk.
All I know is Spider-Man's in here.
Kilsu है ये. Hippo.
That map I found showed a lot of Russian mob activity around a trucking company. Seems like the perfect cover for bringing weapons into the city. Today only, order a truckload of weapons, get one Spider-Man at no extra charge.
Hey, Spider-Man! You're okay, brother! Spider-Man!
Buckle up! Fasten your seatbelts!
सीधा ट्रक पे ही लैंड हुआ.
Quick, before those task force idiots see us.
Relax. We set a car on fire 10 blocks away. They're distracted by that.
I haven't done this kind of heavy lifting in years.
Me neither. But there's a reason we've lasted this long. Not many of our soldiers even know about this place.
Yeah, here.
बने बने 19 में.
I guess everyone's a big shot.
या फिर गन पाउडर भी हो सकता है. इसको तो भाई प्यार से मारूंगा. प्यार से डिस्ट्रॉय हाई टेक वेपन स्टोरेज.
Is it true what they say about the killer? Is he one of the cross species?
I heard he is just a man.
If that's true, Jack the Ripper was just a man. I am telling you, there is...
They say bad guys don't think of themselves as bad guys, but come on, you must know.
I will make you...
And the judges give Spidey a perfect score!
ये बेचारा.
Okay, the judges
किधर किधर से पढ़ रहे
are just in my head, but still.
एक तो यही है ना, इसको करते हैं.
That's the kind of heavy artillery you see in combat zone. Can't let it hit the streets. And boom goes the dynamite.
लेजर ट्रैक कर रखा है.
Help! This one time I fought somebody who was a real... Sometimes I even impress myself.
क्षमता कर दिया इसको. लेजर किधर से मार रहा है? अब देखना इसको कैसे मारूंगा मैं.
running out of tricks, are we?
Now we'll see who is stronger.
Oh, snap! If you were awake, you'd be impressed.
Different cutting man,
ये बड़ा खतरनाक सा बेस आता है.
See, this is what bad guys should have done with these weapons. Leave them out where anything can happen. The police report said 4 containers were stolen from Oscorp. That means I'm halfway there. Now take some time to think about what you did wrong.
I lost 3 men to the Carnage Killer. If someone doesn't get him soon...
Patience, Misha. I hear we are making progress.
यार ये बहुत सेक्सी घूमता है हाथों से.
Deliberately? Really slowly? Is this like some sort of mime thing? Sure that doesn't happen. I bet they're wishing they paid for that sprinkler system about now.
It's true, we have the Carnage Killer. The boys are making welcome right now.
They should kill him right away before he can escape.
Stop worrying like an owl.
Can't leave dangerous weapons lying around. Need to do what I do best. Break things.
Say what you want, but I won't stop worrying until he's dead.
It's escalating. Gotta make my move, now. Don't feel bad. You're not. All right, you're not good.
I'm telling you, he's right where we left him. Your men are panicking like children.
I believe you. Just show me so I can tell them I saw it with my own eyes.
Better yet, take a picture with your phone. You can show them yourself. We've beaten him senseless.
The spider! Come quickly!
I like my weapons like I like my chocolate. Melted and in tiny little pieces.
Now you must...
Et voila!
Now we'll see who is stronger. It is different fighting man to man, huh? You are just a loser. But look is climbing walls now.
not fight? Ah, never mind, let's fight. Spidey doesn't play favorites. Neither does the seismic blast.
Please, I keep telling you, I'm not who you think. I sell advertising.
Then why did someone break in here to save you, huh?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Makes sense now, eh? A weakling like you could never kill our men alone. Tell us who you're working with. Talk!
Nobody. Please. Please, nobody.
That guy's no killer. Experimenting with catchphrases. What do you think?
Today, you die.
And of course the Daily Bugle never gets pictures of me winning like this. If I was working with the Carnage Killer, you'd be dead right now. Be glad you were wrong. These guys seem to think you killed a bunch of their friends.
It's not true. It's not true. I was going to my car, and I saw someone attack one of these Russian guys. He's the killer. Not me.
How'd you end up here?
I yelled. Then the killer ran. I went to see if I could help the victim. Then his friend showed up. My hands were bloody. But they wouldn't believe that I didn't do it.
This man you say was the real killer. What does he look like?
White, red hair, skinny, wild eyes. The strength of a madman. Not the kind of madman I work with.
Your license says you live in Jersey. If you can prove you weren't in the city when the Carnage Killer struck, I'll let you go.
No problem. I was in San Diego all last week, at a convention.
That's the ambulance I called. You'll be okay now.
The Hunters and the Hunted.
Craven, I've got a description of the Carnage Killer.
Excellent. I've used the map you provided to identify his hunting grounds.
You think he'll be out tonight?
A true predator never stops the hunt, my friend.
Meet me at the location.
अच्छा मिनट मारते हैं.
Sending you.
बहुत सारे पॉइंट हो गए मेरे को तो. इसको मारते हैं. रो को मारते हैं. और वेब शूट स्पाइडरसन्स. अबे ये सब क्या है? स्लिंग शॉट. चलो ज्यादा ही हो गया कुछ.
That'll wake you up!
That's him!
Wait. You can only truly know your prey by watching him stalk his own.
Oh, please, dude. I didn't have anything to do with that drive-by. I was just a wheelman.
Wheelman? Who saw all those people die?
Yeah.
Oh, you admit it? Good. Now you're going to tell me all about it. Then, you're going to give me answers. The spider. I'm a big fan of the look, but your execution? Boring. You know, real spiders liquefy their prey from the inside. You should think about it.
And you're the Carnage Killer. Why'd you do it? I get having a grudge against criminals, but...
Not criminals, killers. No one knows death better. What do they see when they feel her cold arms wrap around them? What special insights do they have? There's so much to learn.
You're crazy.
And you're welcome.
For what?
Doing what you want to, but can't.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'll show you. I could teach you how to be a real predator. The spider you're... Take off your mask, Spider-Man. I need to see your eyes when you die.
Admit it. Even you're impressed.
I'll carve you like a turkey. I know the truth. In your darkest moments, you wish you were strong enough to be like me. Admit it. Give in to it.
This must be frustrating for you. That's kind of awesome for me.
That's it. Go ahead. Kill me. You know you want to.
No, I don't kill.
I told him you'd never be like me.
for the help.
You chose to disregard my advice. So, I assumed you preferred to handle matters yourself.
What was that anyway? You expected me to just stand there and watch him kill that guy?
Or stop him. Permanently. I am trying to unleash the killer instinct in you, boy. The one you try so hard to deny.
That's not who I am. And it's not who I want to be. Ever.
Then there will always be a greater predator than you.
I guess we'll find out.
Thanks for the smooth ride. I sincerely hope I can return the courtesy by slaughtering you quickly and with minimal agony.
Good day, Mr. Cassidy. My name is Donald Mencken. I want to assure you that you are a most valued guest here at Ravencroft. We're going to learn a lot from you.
And I'll learn a lot from you. Answers you don't even know you have.
Eager. I like that. Well then, let's get started, shall we?
Claws of the cat.
Calling all task force personnel. Due to increased violence involving the gang war and the suspect known as Spider-Man, you are now free to employ extraordinary measures. Enter phase 2 of the suppression initiative immediately.
कुछ ना कुछ होता ही रहता है न्यूयॉर्क में. फोन आ रहा है तेरा, उठा ले.
Spider-Man, Whitney here. I just did an interview with the task force, and they're blaming the rising crime rate on you. Watch out.
So what else is new?
Reach the police convoy.
All units, remain on high alert. We've got multiple gang wars breaking out over the Russians' old territories. Everybody wants a piece. It's like the Old West out there, so be careful.
Dispatch, my informants keep telling me about a new figure called the Kingpin, who's moving in to fill the power vacuum. No one seems to know his real name. Could you get some information on that for me?
Kingpin? Great. That's all I need. Some new wannabe trying to build an empire.
Escort units, move into position around the convoy. Keep your eyes peeled. We're moving this evidence because too many bad guys want it. Don't expect us to let it go without a fight.
Yeah, we're moving stuff that belonged to the hood. That occult crap totally creeps me out. Makes me feel better you're helping us. Thanks.
My pleasure. The last thing any of us need is more dangerous stuff on the streets. Not being very subtle, are they?
क्या कर रहे हैं?
This area seems kind of sketchy.
भाई ये क्या हो रहा है?
Stop there! We'll fill you full of holes!
Be cool, we just want your cargo.
Think about it. Is that stuff worth your life?
I might just have a future at this. Webs, do your stuff.
Nice going, Spidey. Jump on.
I have a feeling there's more where that came from. Spider-Man, do me a favor and look up ahead.
Car's wired to explode. Gotta try to neutralize them. Booyah! Dumped it! Whew! Better up there than down here. Huh. Friendly neighborhood fireworks.
If I was planning an attack, this is where I'd do it. The engine and get out. Last chance. Guys, get it unloaded now.
So scary in person.
Can you move that?
360 वाली फट क्या करना है
Good work, Spidey. Come on, we're moving out.
Guys aren't messing around. I'll give them this. They're persistent. Car bombs. If they go off here, it'll be a disaster. Just in time. Bad guys don't think of themselves as bad guys, but come on, you must know. Whew, got it a little close there. Man, I was in the zone. Hey, unconscious bad guys, was I in the zone or what?
Dispatch car 228, we checked out the Kane Museum. Nothing happening. We talked to the lady who called. She still swears she saw Spider-Man breaking in. But that place is locked up tight. No alarms have been tripped.
Copy that, 228. She probably read one too many of Jameson's editorials.
Kane Museum. That's not far. Might as well check it out. My reputation's bad enough without getting blamed for pilfering Picassos. That is the last time I ate garlic pizza before putting on a mask. Yikes.
Hey, yo, I bet that's worth some bank.
Hands off. Stick to the plan. We're waiting for the spider. You set off an alarm and bring the cops. No amount of money's gonna save you from the kingpin. You dig?
Kingpin.
There's setting a trap for me with idiots like this? Not gonna happen. Better take out the cameras, or the cops will blame this all on me. Let's see what I can do before they figure out I'm here.
और भी कहीं है क्या कैमरे?
Why did it have to be a museum? Museums are lame. I feel like I'm back in school.
They had field trips in reform school? Yeah, shut your mouth and do your job. The lady says museum, we go to the museum.
Lots to steal in museums. Great. I think I know who's about to cross my path. Why am I not surprised?
Is our relationship getting predictable? Let's see what I can do to
Et voila! I expected better from you, Felicia.
What am I supposed to do? Work retail? You don't need hot guys in skin-tight spider costumes selling shoes.
Could have hooked up with me. I mean, yeah, I meant work with me. You know, take down bad guys instead of being one.
It's my nature to break the rules. You should try it sometime.
Somebody there?
I'm getting a little naughty.
But working for the Kingpin, Felicia? Organized crime? You're better than that. I might just have a future at this.
Over here!
If you want me to let you go, raise your hand. And the judges give Spidey a perfect...
This ain't right. We weren't supposed to fight the spider alone. You were supposed to help us, lady.
Let that be a lesson to you, fellas. Follow a woman just because you like the way she fills out a catsuit? Disappointed every time. I want to, do the right thing. Your track record isn't great. What I'm about to do to these crooks is unsuitable for some audiences.
Should I have served my time like a good little girl? Get out when I'm old and wrinkly? I don't think so.
You're saying the Kingpin got you out of jail? How much power does this guy have?
That's what it's all about, isn't it? Power. His, yours, and mine.
And he! Just a little closer.
I know I'm being fresh, but when you dress like that, what do you expect? I don't like this any more than you
do. Come to Pop. Webs, do your stuff.
worst hide-and-seek player ever.
Come to pop.
You're so cute when you're confused.
Now I'm starting to think.
Your heart wasn't in this, Felicia. Tell me what he did to you.
I was transferred to Ravencroft. The Kingpin came to see me.
Just to be clear, we're talking about Wilson Fisk.
Yes. He said he knew I was after power and he could give it to me.
You'd owe him. That's how it always works, isn't it?
The doctors did experiments. They called it DNA crafting or crisscrossing.
Cross-species genetics? You've seen what can happen. Why would you do that to yourself?
Boy, you are thick. I did it for you, so I'd be like you, so we could be together. But then the Kingpin ordered me to kill you, or die myself. I couldn't. I can't.
Felicia, I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything. I'm not interested in your face, just your lips.
I can get you help. Witness protection, a new life safe from the Kingpin. And maybe someday we can get to know each other like normal people.
I don't want to be normal people. Run away with me. We'll go somewhere exotic. With our power, we can live like royalty. Adventure, excitement, romance. And that sounds terrible to you.
No, but I've got responsibilities.
Well, I'm not one of them. Don't worry about me. I've always done fine with a target on my back.
I can't just let you go.
Fisk owns too many cops. If I'm in custody, I'm as good as dead. You can't do that to me any more than I can do it to you. You ever decide you want some fun in your life? Look me up.
Felicia, wait! It all makes sense. Fisk becomes the Kingpin by eliminating all his rivals with his anti-crime task force. And the public thanks him for it. He writes a few big checks and everyone looks the other way. But it's not just the task force. I've been taking his enemies down too. And the one who's been pointing me toward them is Craven. I can't let him get away with this. I need to know more, inside information on Fisk. And I've got an old friend who can get it.
I give Spider-Man 3 stars out of...
Enter Harry.
Better make myself presentable.
Wow. Everyone knows Fisk is crooked. But you're saying he's actually setting himself up as the top crime boss in New York?
That's what I've been hearing. I'm working with Whitney Chang on a story, and she needs proof. You're closer to Fisk than anyone I know.
Not really. He keeps his business private. But, as an investor, I do have access to the task force's financial records.
Oh.
Okay. One of the addresses you gave me came up. Large payments to a security consultant. Fisk handles all the personnel decisions. He's the one who hired this Kravinoff guy. But he cooked the books, so technically, Oscorp's paying him. He's trying to throw me under the bus.
Join the club.
You okay?
Yes.
Yeah, it's just I trusted someone I shouldn't have. And I probably should have seen it, but after losing my dad and Uncle Ben, I guess I wanted to believe.
You wanted a father figure. I know what that's like. My dad shut me out of his life to focus on saving his own. And all he ended up leaving me was the disease that killed him. Huh?
अब क्या हो गया इसके हाथ को? वायरस फैल रहा है इसको.
Harry, I'm sorry. What is it?
It's genetic. Very rare. Degenerative. My father extended his life by spending a fortune while he looked for a cure. I don't have that kind of time.
There's gotta be some hope.
Gene therapy. That's what all my dad's research was about.
Is that why Norman started the cross-species experiments?
Yeah. He thought he could give himself the resistance some animals have to conditions like this. But the closest he ever got was the work he did on spiders with your father.
But Dad disappeared. And his work went with him.
Listen, Pete. Take it from a guy who knows. When the people you trust turn their back on you, it's just proof you have to handle your problems yourself. But sometimes, you still need help.
Harry, I'll do whatever I can for you. Just tell me what—
Spider-Man. No one knows for sure how he got his powers. But he looks to me like the only successful, healthy example of cross-species genetics out there. You take pictures of him. You must have some way of reaching him.
Well,
Peter, I need Spider-Man's blood.
Just what I want.
बंदा शुरू से ठीक नहीं है. फाइट क्राइम बता तो सही किधर है. अबे ऑब्जेक्टिव कहाँ से खुलेगा? मैप किससे खुलता था यार? यहाँ से खुलता था ना शायद. क्या क्या है ये सब? ये करना है क्या?
Poor Harry. I want to help him, but without the proper testing, my blood could actually make things worse. This when you think I can't get any better. If my blood could cure Harry, I'd give it to him in a heartbeat. But it'll take time and lots of research to find out. And he's in no mood to wait. That'll wake you up! I've put this off long enough. Gotta catch up to Harry and talk to him.
You came. Thank you. I'll pay whatever you want.
Mr. Osborn, wait. I've checked with scientists familiar with gene therapy, and I can't give you my blood. It's too dangerous.
Dangerous? I'll die without it.
Not right away. There's still time for more research. Every other cross-species subject has turned into a monster. I don't know why it's different from me. I'm looking into it.
I've paid the top minds in the field to look into it. A fortune. They don't have the answers. I'm willing to take the chance.
It's not just about you. The lizard, the other cross-species, they hurt people.
Get out.
Kill people.
Just get out.
I can't give you my blood until I know it's safe.
I can't trust anyone.
I'll find out.
I'm on my own.
Mr. Osborn,
No, just go.
Really at the end of his rope. I should have noticed a long time ago, but I was busy being played for a fool by Craven. I can't believe I fell for his act. But why would he teach me his hunting techniques if he was going to betray me? I guess that's one of the things I'll have to ask him. Craven! Time for a little mentor-mentee chat. Discuss our mutual goals. Map out a 5-year plan. Explain why you're working for a human jello mold. Looks empty. Maybe I can still find some answers.
सर्च करना उसको बब मूर्तियां कहाँ गई बे सारी
It's all for me. He was gonna kill me and stuff me like a trophy. All this time he's been studying me, testing me, figuring out my strengths, and how to beat them.
And how best to set a trap?
You're a fake! A coward! This is your idea of a fair hunt?
Oh no. It's only the prelude. The antidote I gave you should remove all effects of the tranquilizer. I want you at the peak of your abilities.
Stop acting like you're King Arthur. All that talk about honor. You lied to me. Betrayed me. For the Kingpin and his money.
That was incidental. I did not betray you. I truly taught you all I knew. Not just so you eliminate the Kingpin's rivals, but to make you the worthiest possible opponent. The foe I knew you would be. My greatest hunt. Now you are ready. And now we will see who is the hunter and who is the prey.
So you used me to take out the Kingpin's rivals. What about Cassidy? I noticed you jumped in to stop him talking to me.
Cassidy was useful for a time. He sowed fear and mistrust.
In the trees. Before he springs a trap.
I can smell your fear.
You wanted me to watch Cassidy kill that kid. Why? So I'd kill him? So I'd feel guilty? Just because you're a sick freak?
It was a test to see how strong you could be. I stomached the spilling of blood. Disappointed me.
I'm still waiting for an explanation for your mustache.
Impossible. I studied. You are not capable of this kind of fury. You lack a killer instinct. You flail around like a drunken sailor.
I get as angry as you do. I want to hurt my enemies just as much. The difference is, I know it's wrong. One time I fought somebody who was a real loser, and they were still better than you.
Come get me, boy.
Ambush me from the trees.
There is no escape.
Oh, that was fun. It'll be hard to spot him in those trees, but I have to try.
You've been a poor sport. It's so deep. To the death.
No! That's your way. On my watch, no one dies.
क्या हो गया? डर गया मेरे से?
I beg you, kill me. Give me death over defeat.
You're saying death isn't defeat? You planning on coming back as a craven zombie or something? Anyway, I won. That means I call the shots.
What are your terms?
You're a few episodes short of a season, Craven, but you've always had your own loony code of honor. So you're gonna tell me how to get to the Kingpin. The truth. Everything you know.
Very well. You have won that right. Ask, and I shall answer.
I know you. You're always checking out your surroundings. You notice everything.
Yes, it's true. I met with Fisk in his building, where I took note of the locations of his cameras, weapons, and accessible points of entry. He has a Telec 4566 security system, and I know the passwords.
Well, you get a gold star. Draw me a map, and don't leave anything out.
सही है. वसूली करा ले इससे.
I ran into someone who says Kingpin gets test subjects at Ravencroft. How?
The institution has lost all government funding. It now relies upon private donors, of which Fisk is the largest, now that Norman Osborn is dead.
And they just let him experiment on inmates like some kind of Dr. Chubenstein?
They encourage it. They view the inmates as hopelessly damaged, useful only as test subjects. The information I have given you will get you inside the building, but you must still face Fisk himself.
I'll distract him with cupcakes.
This is why you will lose. You underestimate him. He has fought for his life since he was a boy. If you show even a moment's weakness, he will see it and kill you.
The old killer instinct, huh? A lot of good it did you. I'm not sure if the cops can pin anything on you, but if not, take my advice and go back to Russia. Fisk doesn't seem as forgiving as I am.
चिपका दिया सारी जानकारी ले ली हील मारो भाई इसको अपग्रेड मार लेते हैं कुछ अच्छा ही लग रहा है ऊपर करना ये वेब शूट में इसकी ज़्यादा ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ेगी अबे इसको मार ऐसे मारेगा ना कुछ बचा ही नहीं अब
Are you kidding me? With everything going on in the city, they're sending task force guys out of town?
I heard it's about that stolen Oscorp tech. Some kind of armor they're trying to get back.
So? We need backup now. But they don't care if working stiffs like us get killed.
This is my chance to find out what the task force's real priorities are.
Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets. Live with every breath, see my message start to spread. And I had so many dreams, then you hit your teens. Life ain't really what it seems, try to find out what it means. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, every